Hi everyone to a blind reaction video of a random Schleich horse that I pulled out of the pile. I bought a whole bunch of the newer Schleich horses and I'm comparing them together and kind of having a competition, air quotation, against themselves to hear which one's the best out of the ones I bought. Stallion is the current reigning champion, but we'll see if someone's going to overthrow. I have 3 left, maybe 4, the one's out of the bag and not really. Let's say 4 left. So, that being said, I'm going to reach in, I'm going to shuffle them around, and I'm going to grab one. Okay. So, this is the one that I paid an arm and a leg for, and I kind of wish I hadn't because he got a mark on his butt. There's my arm and a leg horse. And you can see the mark on his butt. I only bought him because he's a Lipizzaner, and I love Lipizzaners, so I might be a little bit biased there. Oh wait, the mark on his butt might move. I know he's also sold in a set, but ain't no way I was going to pay whatever for a carriage set, and I hate the carriage. That's just my opinion. Did he not have an exclusive? No? Okay, maybe he wasn't exclusive. He was just a gelding that was super expensive. Womp, 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 but he needs an exclusive tag. Okay, my bias aside, here is the cutie pie. I'm just going to quickly look at him. I like him. He's like doing a pee-off or something like that. Oh, pee-off would be the little posting thing or whatever, the little short trots. Maybe he's doing like an extended trot. Maybe diagonal. He's not really crossing, but somewhat like that. He looks like he could be one of your dressage horses. He does have a bigger booty than the the paint horse. And I didn't think Lipizzaners had a big old booty. I thought they had Spanish butts. Not to be that weird sounding person, but I thought they had Spanish butts. I don't know. That's just my opinion. But he's got a big old square booty. Kind of like a halfling or a quarter horse. Okay. And he's got a nice body. Neck's awesome. Chiseled face. So he's got a little more Spanish face, which is great. Roman nose. I like the Roman nose. Not opposed to that. Really, really cute. Does he stand? Somewhat. That's him right there. I'll show him. It's cute. He's got a braided tail. I don't know why he's got a red knot on his tail. I guess he kicks. Braided tail. He'd be cute to repaint as my mare. It's just the red tail that I'm thinking is my mare. He's ultimately really cute, but does he beat my Warri Stallion? So let's look at him. Plastic's pretty sturdy. Paint job, minimal at most. Good shading on the tail, good shading on the mane. A little bit of creasing here or lines across the mold. Paint on the hose, not really. It's nothing to call home about. Good shading on the nose. Eyes actually have some shading around them, though they're kind of crappy. Yeah, we'll let that pass. Mold on the mane's pretty good, but the paint job's not very good. It seems like it comes past that mane. Got some lines up there. So let's see. Do you think he beats the Warri? Let me pull down Mr. Warri here. Well, I like the plastic on this Lipizzaner a little bit better than Warri. And he's a little bit shorter. Ooh, this one's actually tough in my mind. Looking at the two of them. I honestly might be biased because of the Lipizzaner. A little bit of mark on his butt. I'm just looking at the two of them. This is going to be a hard choice here. I mean, the Warri's got some good conformation, but touching his plastic's just a little bit rougher. But this plastic is harder and more sturdy, but the hooves are not as good as the Warri's. I think, as much as I like my second place decision here, I think the second place decision here is better than the Warri mare, which is saying something because I really, really liked her. But I really, really like both these horses here. I like the shading on that Lipizzaner, but I like the mold and the shape of the muscles on that Warri. I love Lipizzaners, but Warris are also awesome. This is going to be hard. Let's flip him around. I never really pick a taller horse. I usually take the shorter ones, and I would think the playability on that Lipizzaner would be a little bit better than the Mawari. But, let's see. Oh. How do we decide here? I'll look his tail a little bit. And that right there would be the deciding factor. As me being very picky. But that tail, see how it's overlaying? They didn't paint all the way up there. The masking got over. I don't like that. Though he's cute. I think he's second place. I like him because he's just kind of real looking. Something about that mold makes me very, very happy. But, you know, I may be criticized for this, but I'm liking this guy today. He's gonna be my number one horse. Sorry, Mori, buddy. Number one horse is gonna be Lipizzaner because he's just adorable, and he just feels so good. I would want to play with him, and the main point of Schleich is to actually play with him. So Mori, I'm sorry, you're great, but I'm gonna be moving you to second place. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful night. That was a surprise to myself as well.